Hi, I'm Nancy. I'm going to be making a Dijon-Crusted pork roast today. So to get started, you just put a couple of tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and to that you add 2 pressed garlic cloves. That's one, and there's the second one. Super easy. And it's great because it adds lots of flavors. So you just kind of mix that together. And then you add just a pinch or 2 of salt. And these are the best pepper grinders in the world. So you just give a couple of turns. And then you add your breadcrumbs. Now the trick to this one is that you add the breadcrumbs a little bit at a time so that you can get it to the consistency of a paste. And I've got about a half a cup of breadcrumbs there. And we'll just see how that works. Because the idea is that it adds the flavor to the pork, but it also kind of seals in the juices a little bit. So we're getting close. You can see it's kind of getting into that paste consistency. And these breadcrumbs are actually seasoned Italian breadcrumbs, which again just adds to the flavor. Okay, so there we are. And then this is your pork roast. This is a French rib pork roast, which is a really nice cut. And what you do, and the way I do this actually is I just pick it up with my fingers and I start to work it right onto the outside of the pork roast so that you can get that nice crust. And you want to thin it out a little bit. So you want to get the coverage, but you want to make sure it's not too thick either. And this actually is cooked at 350. We use a meat thermometer, but it's approximately an hour. And what this will do is brown on the outside a little bit as well. Fill in those pieces. So you're really just laying it right on the fat on the top. And the flavors will work together. Okay, so we'll insert the, I'm going to go down the middle here, the meat thermometer, and you just pick it up and place it right into the pan, and that is how simple it is. So our oven's already preheated and we're good to go. Just pop it in the oven. So there we go. And we'll give that about an hour and we'll check on it. Okay, so our gorgeous crusted pork roast should be done. So I'm going to take it out of the oven. And there it is. So you can see it browned really nicely. And I take it out at about 160 degrees and I let it sit. I cover it with aluminum foil and let it sit for a little bit so the juices go back into the meat before we think about slicing it. So I'm going to do that now. I'll just take this out and cover it with aluminum, and then we'll come back when it's rested a bit. So the pork is sat now. I'm going to just take the foil off, and we're going to cut a piece of this gorgeous pork and place this on our plate with our garlic mashed potatoes and our broccoli and cheese sauce. It's gorgeous.